So, hi there, I'm Gardena, your psychic medium, and I'm back with another message for humanity. I am also your rainbow in a storm, and this message is going to be for people who classify themselves or like identify themselves as star seeds, indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children, children of the sun, or you just feel like a connection to the universe or like some kind of deeper connection in with life itself, and maybe you just feel more guided to have a purpose driven life. So this message is for anyone who has felt that they have a purpose driven life. And so this is where I'm going to be drawing some messages from. This is my oracle deck, and I want to say, spirit guides, my highest self, source energy for the highest good of all, what message do you have for, ooh, okay, that's one. And I already have one card that came out this morning. So what, okay, they're speaking. Ooh, okay. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Okay. So four messages came out, and this is strong. And this is actually the message, the first message I'm going to show to you is the first message that came out this morning for me. And it is, your emotions are speaking to you. What needs to change? A lot of times we feel like right before we have this glow up or this level up in our lives, we start to feel more disconnected from the people in our lives that we once were close to. We start to feel distant from our jobs, our day jobs, or whatever it is that you have been doing that you no longer resonate with. Something that you felt like you once loved. Maybe you feel like you want to put that on ice and pursue something different, something greater. Like I said, this is for purpose driven individuals, purpose driven souls. And a lot of times we feel angry, we feel drained, we feel just depression, we feel sadness, we feel heaviness, and sometimes we just feel like a stuck energy. If you have been feeling emotions that have been, either they be negative or even your positive emotions also speak to you, like what is making you feel good. Sometimes you're starting to tap into your feelings on a different level, a whole nother level that you never thought that you would ever feel, like this urge to live a different life. So maybe you feel like it's a midlife crisis. Maybe you just feel like you in this path or journey of confusion and you're just constantly trying to figure out yourself. Maybe you just feel a blockage in your life, in finances, in love, and just feeling good, in health, and just good things. So your emotions are speaking to you what needs to change, and it's up to us to make those changes. You also got let go. So a part of change is letting go, making peace with what didn't work out, making peace with what happened to you, whether it be unjust or not, making peace of the mistakes that you have made that you just punish yourself for continuously. It's all about letting go. Some of you have experienced great loss, whether you have lost a loved one in your life or you just felt loss, like a loss of just feeling like the urge to just want to change your life. You don't have that motivation, like a loss of motivation, a loss of optimism, a loss of, maybe you felt powerless. You felt like you lost your power because of the just storms in your life. So it's telling you to let go of those storms, those old stories. It starts to create, when you go through trauma after trauma, you start to build these or create these self-limiting beliefs and blockages through your subconscious mind based off of the pain that you've experienced. You have some, I do recommend to see a therapist, to seek professional mental health help. I'm an advocate for that. So you need to let go and you need to face your trauma first to do so. And you also, this came out, you've got a purpose to fulfill. If this isn't a message for those star seeds out there, or indigo children, or light workers, alternative healers, if this message doesn't resonate with you, this card should. You've got a purpose to fulfill, meaning that your purpose is greater than you. I remember I used to be so sad and angry with God or the creator, and a lot of people get it confused. They think that God is a religion, and they think that, some people think that when I speak of God, that I'm speaking of the Christian God. I don't speak of a Christian God. I don't speak of a God that has anything to do with any religion. May that God use that religion sometimes to speak through a person as a vessel to get to you, yes, but you have to discern that God is not religion. God is not something that keeps us feeling separate from you've got a purpose that is greater than you. And like I said, when I spoke to the creator or God or source energy or the universe, I was angry at it. And I was like, why are you letting all these unjust things happen to me? And I just got this word one day when I woke up, and it was like, if you weren't, if you didn't go through the things that you went through, how could you lead others? How could you truly teach others? How could you truly become a therapist? How can you truly become an alternative healer? How can you truly show people the path if you haven't been an imperfect person? Like, and I remember someone saying this, and I resonate with it so much. God does not use perfect people, perfect whatever. Like, even in gods, goddesses, deities, every deity is not perfect. Like, nothing in this universe is perfect. And you have to, like, when you have a purpose to fulfill, you have to step outside of yourself, because a lot of times us light workers, healers, and whatever you want to call us, mystics, we feel judged by the world because we have an alternative way of living or viewing things or showing up in the world, or the way that we express ourselves through the way that we speak, our clothes, our ideologies, the things that we believe. It threatens the system and we get judged by it. And that creates hurt and resentment, because at the end of the day, even if you do resonate as a supernatural being like myself or other people, you feel otherworldly, we're still having a human experience. So these human emotions are going to come up, and sometimes we could lose sight of our purpose when we get in the way and think everything is all about us. Like, things that happen for us, because I'm not going to say it happens to us, and it could feel like that at that time, but things that happen for us, because I'm going to reframe that thinking, happen for our greatest good, for our highest good, meaning that there's a greater purpose and nothing is ever wasted. Every lesson that we had to learn, every loss, every L, everything amounts to you becoming who you need to be to fulfill a sacred purpose. You've got a purpose to fulfill. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, I had to just say that. And you also have watch your thoughts, because our thoughts are currently manifesting at this time. We just had the Lionsgate portal. We just had an eclipse. I had no idea. Anybody who really pays attention to the moon cycles, let me know. But I think there was just an eclipse, and I'm not sure if it's an Aquarius moon or in the moon in Aquarius, because I'm a moon in Aquarius. For those of you that don't know, I am a moon in Aquarius. But yeah, I just felt like this change, and it was so intense, but it was like triggering. It was emotionally triggering. Like, if you felt like there has been a period where you've been emotionally triggered, check those triggers, and it's really teaching you something. It's trying to guide you back to your subconscious, something with your subconscious mind, your beliefs, whether it be some kind of self-limiting belief or beliefs that you're holding on to that is keeping you from quantum leaping into this next chapter. So it's causing like self-limiting thoughts, beliefs, and intrusive thoughts that come up. So watch your thoughts. You also need to observe your thoughts, because when we observe our thoughts, we're able to analyze our thoughts and understand where that thought is coming from. Sometimes people project so much evil eye and negativity towards you that it just makes you feel as if those thoughts are your own when it's not. And sometimes you have self-limiting beliefs. Sometimes people project it on you so much that you adopted a belief. But this is the message for my light workers, healers, and starseeds, indigo children, alternative healers, light workers, whatever it is that you resonate, or maybe you just resonate with the beautiful as a beautiful soul that can be otherworldly, that has a unique purpose that is greater than them. I love you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content from me. And you can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram at Gardena. Bye.